Now that you're listening to Radio Multiverse, you're completely in me power.
Freedom City, a true city of heroes. A city with countless stories of selfless men and women that wage a never-ending battle against evil. This is not one of those stories.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Radio Multiverse with your very, very tired host, Ramsey. Because, never mind, my players just exhaust me, and now I'm tired. Also, there was a work week, but enough about that. Yeah, we have a game to play. It's called The Freedom Foes. It's a Mutants and Masterminds game, and we're currently at part 3 of How Dr. Simian Stole Christmas. And this time, we're even rejoined by Dawa. Hey.
Beware, good doers, because I have the power of metal!
Yes, excellent.
Or something like that.
And a bunch of other guys, like, you know, the usuals, Dries, Nico, and Spofnum, and Dries again.
Oh no, there's two Dries. Run!
No, it's technically I said it 3 times.
Oh my god, there's 3 of him!
Yay, now I can do a trio.
With yourself.
No.
I find it hilarious.
Switch on my mic to do that hand palm. Face palm.
I found it hilarious how during the pre-show you guys wouldn't shut up. And now that we start the actual game, nobody is saying it. It's you guys are hilarious.
Hey, we're professional actors, man. The show must go on. So.
Yes, we're professional. Yes, I'm glad.
What do you say we get things started with an old-fashioned recap?
Yay!
Because I think Tawa wasn't there last time. So yeah, let us play that for you right now.
Last time on The Freedom Foes. The foes have started working for Dr. Simian and have been awarded with power-ups and minions, turning them into the Legion of Vengeance. Then, after having gotten a few days to test out their new abilities, the foes were sent on their mission to destroy the Freedom League once and for all, at a moment when all of their guards would be lowered during the annual Freedom League fundraising event. And so our 2 batters made their grand entrance, shocking both heroes and civilians alike. And while he was there, Paradox made certain to broadcast his political ideas on national television, much to the interest of Mayor Grant, who shared many of the Time Manipulator's visions on controlling of superpowers. But of course it didn't take long for it to escalate, and soon enough everyone was duking it out. And oddly enough, everything was going quite well for the foes. At one point it even seemed like they were winning. But then everything quickly started going downhill when the League called in their backup. Not to mention that Good Day had gone completely mad with power and even killed a few harmless civilians while laughing maniacally. Of course, things couldn't continue like this, and Paradox called for a retreat. Unfortunately, Rajia, Dr. Simian's assistant, couldn't allow that to happen and assumed direct control of the situation, forcing the foes to fight on whether they wanted to or not. Luckily, the Freedom Foes are a rather clever bunch and were finding ways to override their suits so they could sneak away while Good Day was keeping the heroes occupied with his maniacal spree of terror. Paradox even received some help from a mysterious stranger who teleported him to safety and gave him enigmatic instructions to call a certain number. Unfortunately, Good Day wasn't quite as lucky, as it seemed his new powers were taking control of his sanity. After pleading to Regia to allow him to flee the battle, he is now traveling back to Simian's lab, hoping to find a cure for his ailment. Meanwhile, the rest of our villains have revenge on their minds. No one messes with the Freedom Foes and gets away with it, and they'll make certain Dr. Simian gets his comeuppance. But where exactly is the ape scientist, and what is he really up to? Why did he go to such great lengths to use the Freedom Foes as elaborate distraction to keep the heroes occupied? Find out on today's exciting episode, because it's time for Christmas crime.
And that
I
was
love
a
these
recap.
recaps.
Thank you,
I
Daryl.
love them.
I hope everything was clear and audible, because I was a little tired when I recorded this. It was like this, the line about Good Day going on a maniacal spree of terror. I think I had to record it at least 5 times because I kept like tripping over my words for some reason. But yeah.
I didn't notice anything.
It was fine.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah. Real nice.
All right then.
Have
And a hero
cookie.
point.
Thank you. I'll take a GM point and use it against you. Whoa. In any case.
No. Then we get money.
Dawa, there's something I needed to clear up during the pre-show. I already told you that Scrapper got got beaten up. But even though his that metal suit is scrap, he did manage to sneakily collect the special device that powers
the
his,
widget.
Yeah.
Hammer. Yeah.
So yeah, he
good.
managed to. So he now has a mysterious glowing sphere instead of a hammer.
I need to find a hammer with a spherical hole in it.
Yeah, don't worry.
know.
Those are all still at Dr. Simon's lab, which is where you guys are going. Oh, and Paradox was nice enough to lend you a coat because you were without your typical jacket, so probably quite cold.
Yeah, I need a jacket with spikes. Unfortunately, I have a jacket now.
What kind of jacket did you give him, Dries?
Hello,
gentleman's
Kitty. Hello,
coat.
Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Oh, come on.
Okay,
I gave him a gentleman's coat.
Oh no! Now you
Should
have to
have
behave like a
something
gentleman.
pink. Should have got something pink.
I feel right posh in this. I mean, I could even go and ask for tea now and some biscuits.
Also,
Yes, some empty, but a lot of iron in it.
Ghost Spider is now wearing the typical trench coat and fedora for some reason, plus his mask.
Totally inconspicuous. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style.
Because
Yeah.
he had to flee out of the suit, and he was only wearing his boxer short and his mask.
Yep.
So he had to, collect some new clothes to wear.
Indeed.
And he went for a classic.
I mean, what else?
It makes you wonder which one of the guests arrived in a trench coat with the collar popped up and a fedora.
Oh, that's actually a good point, Dowell, because we were saying that you had to like rob it from somebody, but you could basically just break into the coat check area and just grab some clothes there.
Yeah. I think a Master Thief can do that.
Yeah.
Someone with a stealth of, 14 should be able to manage.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you guys are kind of under-equipped at the moment. The only one who's wearing his full getup is Paradox, because he's a cheating bastard and he just teleported back to his house and got a new outfit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys hopped into the van and drove back to Simian's lab. But somebody already beat you to the punch. It's Good Day, who's desperate for a cure, like I said in the recap. So yeah.
Yes. I will be giving Rajia a message.
Oops.
I am here now at the front, at the entrance of Dr. Simian's lab. Is the coast clear? I mean, I don't know if we want to alert Dr. Simian.
Hold on for a moment.
You're a bit late for that now, my friend. Because you just rang the doorbell and just wondered if this is. Do I want to catch him by surprise?
Hold on, Spufflum.
No,
because...
we had that communications device thing.
Yes, but like I said, hold on, Spufflum, because I think you're being a little too calm in your current state.
Yeah. Are there any civilians or whatever walking nearby?
You don't need to worry about that at the moment.
Yeah, well, he's sounding a bit panicked, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
He's very distraught with his current state. He's not really feeling like himself.
Yeah, there you go. Why are you going to waste time with waiting for her to come open the door for you? You can just phase through solid objects.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'm coming right in here.
And smash her face!
We need to get this sorted out right now.
Alright, she is being oddly silent as you're making your way inside. And when you do actually finally make it inside, you basically have to adjust yourself, make sure where you're exactly going, because you're not used to traveling through solid rock. And you eventually make it to the lab, but when you do finally find the right wall to face through, and not arrive in some stranger's bedroom, suddenly these blaring alarms start going off, and these automated turrets pop out of the ceiling. How do you feel about that?
I think I will go to the nearest cover and then start blasting away.
Well, technically, you have cover everywhere, like I said, facing through solid objects.
Yeah, I suppose. So,
right. Give me a quick initiative roll. Roll me a d20.
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
The roll is an 8, and my initiative, let's see here, where is it? It's +5, so 13.
13, unfortunately, one of the turret reacts before you can and blasts you. Let's see what happens. I think you might be in luck. Does a 14 hit?
My dodge and parry are at 12, both.
So, wait. 12 in total? Does your sheet just say 12?
12/8.
In that case, it's +10 then. Yeah, in that case, you dodge and retreat back into the wall. Okay, your move.
Yeah. I think I will chart out my surroundings for any more turrets. With the... Yeah, I have the scrying still. Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, the problem was though that they basically popped out of the ceiling. They weren't really in clear view.
So, there still might be some sort of hatches or whatever. Even if they are camouflaged, there are some. I don't know.
Spuffalo, I apparently need to keep reminding you of this, but at the moment you can't. You have to be more spontaneous. You can't think rationally.
Okay. Well,
you can't waste any time with crying.
All the walls.
Yeah. He's going straight toward where he thinks Rajia might be. Facing through the walls.
Oh, just in a straight line then. Oh, okay, then you're probably gonna pass some more automated defenses, though. But you're just gonna ignore them? You can, if you want.
Okay, maybe if I don't want to go through a long area. That's. Maybe I don't want to walk as in a straight.
You don't want to go forward in a straight line.
Empty thing, so that I might be ambushed in a way. Yeah. Whatever.
What do you mean the music is spiking?
The music is very erratic. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's really soft. Please continue on.
Really?
No, it's from when someone stopped talking, the music becomes louder.
But I changed the settings so it doesn't auto-adjust.
Nope.
I'm not a technician.
Wow, this is really annoying. I'm sorry, Spufflum, continue.
Anyway... so he will find a reasonably safe route and still move quickly toward Rajia's place. So I suppose more D20 for sounds. Or whatever.
So, yeah, sorry, I'm having problems following your plan. So you're gonna try to take a more careful approach, trying to avoid as many of the defenses as you can?
I want to avoid places where I am in most dangerous positions. For example, wide open hallways and whatnot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That might be better explained.
But for now, how are you exactly going to try to travel to your destination? Because, like I said, it's kind of hard for you to navigate if you keep faced in solid rock.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to come out at some periodically of. So, because, well, there probably isn't a clear way through the wall.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna roll. That's maybe a better idea. I'm gonna roll at the. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna roll 4 d20s. Let's say that gets it over with. Because, like I said, you aren't really thinking very rationally right now, so you can't really take the super careful approach. Let's see here. Your defense was 22, right?
I think so. Yes.
In that case, you're lucky you only managed to get spotted and blasted once by the automated defenses. So give me a toughness roll, please.
Oh, that's
Oy.
not a very good roll. I think I will. I might want to re-roll that.
Okay.
I mean,
No, give it to me.
they are.
Leave it there. Thank you. Ching. Don't give it to Nico.
Yeah. 14 and my toughness is 10. So 24.
In that case, you miss it. I mean, you survive the blast, but it did leave quite of a nasty, stinging feeling. It's apparently a laser blast, and that doesn't really. Yeah, it's pure concentrated light, so that doesn't respond very well with your current state.
Oh, it stings! Curse you! Stinging rays of light.
You know what? Let's go with that. And by the time you finally get to Regia, you are still feeling that same anger. Let's go with that. You finally find her in like the control center. You like where you left her and Dr. Simian before you depart on her mission, and she seems very startled to see you, as if she wasn't really expecting to see you.
Now then, woman, you are going to treat me out of this curse that it has put me through all of this trouble.
Okay, she looks really scared, and she's like, "How did you get inside so quickly? You're still working on it."
Don't you know I am the most powerful being in this universe?
Yeah, she's definitely
starts blasting,
Nice.
Blasting a little bit.
No, don't hurt me. I told you before. I'm not certain how to help you.
Well, you're just going to have to figure out how.
Okay, yeah. Regia is very terrified and quickly calls up the other freedom foes who are on their way. And yeah, let's say she has Paradox's number, and Paradox's phone starts ringing.
Yes, who is calling me on this unholy hour?
Unholy hour. I get it because it's Christmas. And you hear a very frightened Regia going like, "It's me, Regia. You have to come to the lab immediately. It's your friend. He's gone insane." And you hear a lot of blasting and small explosions and evil laughter.
Well, that is hardly my problem. You reap what you sow, right?
It's not my fault. Simian made him like this. Please, you gotta help me.
Actually, we're standing in front of the front door, trying to think of what we should do next. If you would be kindly to open it.
And disable the defensive mechanisms. That would be very useful.
Yes, yeah, okay, I'm not sure about the defensive mechanism. I don't have that kind of level of authority, but I'll send up the elevator.
Well, I guess you're stuck with good day then.
I'm working on it!
Yes. Scrapper can be a bitch.
I kind of feel this hunger for souls.
Okay, let's say you also heard that before she switched off the communication.
Not again.
You better feed him fast.
So, we wait until we're buzzed in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the elevator comes up and the door opens up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Regia is in a bit of a trouble since she's trying to help you guys, but at the moment she's also being threatened by Good Day. So yeah, there's a little bit of problem for her. And she's asking you guys to please hurry up.
Well, speed is Dr. Paradox's game.
And, you guys noticed that several times, like, these turrets, like, pop out of the, walls and out of the, ceiling. But, most of the time, they power down again. Most of the time.
Oh, my mic is on. Well, let's see what useful things we have. Magnetism. Pushing them back into the wall. Up.
Yeah, let's do a quick montage. Good idea. Good idea, though.
Trees.
Yes, I put a speed aura around us to make the guns go slower. Actually, I'm just speeding up the party.
Mm-hmm. And when they pop out, I push them back in with the holding my orb aloft.
Yes, and Nico? Actually, yeah, that's no problem, Dow. You can't really do anything magnetism related at the moment, unless you, like, whip something up on the fly in the car.
Yes, I now have a magnetic screwdriver.
Yes, and it's hooked up to this weird glowing orb.
Yes, indeed, it's an orb and a screwdriver. The screwdriver is taped to the orb, and there are all kinds of weird wires sticking out of the screwdriver and going into the orb somehow.
Let's say it still doesn't really work that well, and only has one function. It can only push away metallic devices or something.
Good enough for now. I need my hammer.
By the way, I think good today in this night terror thing also seems to hunger for some coffee. So absent-mindedly, he's going to put the coffee maker on. While
you know what? Let's say you go into the kitchen then. And she tries to trap you there with a force field, but I don't think that's gonna be really an issue for you.
I hunger for souls and coffee. Do you want a pot one before I suck you dry?
But Puffnum, then you suddenly come to a shocking conclusion.
What?
They only
you
have
no mouth, and you must drink coffee.
Yes, I was coming to that indeed. He's still going to make the coffee, and then when it's ready, since he's out of his mind, he's not going to realize it just yet. He's going to pour a cup of coffee and then try to, first of all, grasp it, but he's got a shadowy figure. I don't know even if that is going to work.
Yeah, maybe you have poor control of your powers at the moment and you just phase through everything. Except for souls, you can still grab those.
Okay. Okay. Here it goes, I suppose.
Or let's say it happens sporadically because you just made the coffee, otherwise that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay, at least I can grasp this cup. And he is going to try to take a sip, but it just goes through his shadowy figure and blast it.
Or you just pour it into your pocket dimension.
Yeah, it goes into his pocket dimension. Oh no! It's out of my reach. It must have went into that pocket dimension. It just disappeared. How is this? No, I must have my coffee. No! And I think he's going to get a bit more angry at that and blast a hole through the kitchen wall and whatnot.
Okay, never mind about the force field then, because it was at the entrance.
Yeah. Well, he's just going to make another entrance.
Oh no!
So
Please stay calm. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
You see Regina going, yes, I've got the fuel suit up. He'll never come through the door. And then crash. He goes through the roof.
Because the problem is that Regia's like, she doesn't really know how to switch off all the security systems at once because that's like protected by Dr. Simian's very advanced codes. So she's like frantically hacking the system and looking on the camera where you guys are so she can turn off the correct security measures.